So hello, welcome back to another video of mine. I decided today, obviously reading the title and everything, I'm going to do another haul, I guess you can call it. Today is Tuesday, I'm off and I got one of my parcels delivered. I made another purchase and I ordered from Amazon. One of the things I got, I did unbox it already, so I guess that kind of excitement is gone out of that part. Oops. But one thing I got was a tripod. Because my phone is currently sitting on a glass that I have my drink in. Yeah, I'm always struggling to find a spot for the phone. So this was only, I think, €8 on Amazon. Obviously, I still need to kind of use it and give you my honest review on this. Hopefully it's good. It's only going to sit on my desk, so I don't need it to be fancy. So I was like little bendable little legs. It's kind of cool. This part came separately, so you screw it on. So when that comes off, you can actually stick on a normal camera to the screw part. But because obviously I'm using a phone, I just screw this attachment on, and this part then just comes out then depending on how big your phone is. So I'm going to clip it into the holder now and see if it's any good. I got a little remote with it. I'm not sure what this is. So I'm going to set this phone up. Fingers crossed it fits in the slot. My phone is a 16 Pro. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm back. I've just set it up. I was a bit worried on in terms of my phone is not going to fit at all. But I realized, no, I have to put in the phone vertically and then I can twist it around to make it horizontally the way I have it now. So the legs are really great that they're bendy. So I've more the back leg is more spread out so it can support it better. And the front two are up a little bit more, so it gives the kind of height in the phone. It's just any other angle, the phone will just get all lopsided and weird. So yeah, that's one of the things that came in my parcel. It came in 2 different boxes, and I think I ordered this Sunday evening, I think it was, and it arrived, 2 lots of it arrived today, which was brilliant. One of the things that arrived, so obviously the first one was the tripod, which I had to show now because I want to use it straight away. Other thing I got then in the parcel, which don't know why I expected it to be a lot bigger, but I'm actually happy with, is a nice big piece of grapevine. And it's in the size small. There was no options of sizing. This is called a forest branch, and the brand is Exoterra, the reptile brand. So this is amazing. But yeah, I actually really like that. That's going to look really cute and natural in his enclosure, and I guess actually not take up that much room. So this is going to be an interesting different material for him to explore, which will be brilliant. So obviously, you may have already guessed, it's for my hamster bear, my Syrian hamster. So that is one of the things I got. More things are on the way. The only thing in that order that was for myself personally was the tripod, which you've seen. Everything else is for bear. So hello, welcome to another part of this video. I was going to do it like everyone else does, where they get all the parcels together and then they open it all together in one big part. But I'm too impatient. I've another thing coming. Today's Wednesday. I have a thing coming Friday. I have another thing coming Monday, and then the sprays is not going to be till the 4th of March. So this video is going to be spaced out for everything I got. So I came today, I already opened the box and took it out. So it's not really unboxing. It's more just a haul of what I got. Because I just got too impatient. So I guess it's not that exciting. It was about €9 on Amazon, and it is small animal cooling plates they're made out of granite. So here they are, 2 little slates. You get 2 of them for, I think it was 9 something. Don't know the exact figure. But that's them. So they're really shiny on one side, and then obviously it's kind of just normal then on the back. But yeah, they're the little slates. I heard that hamsters, they are nice and cool actually. I heard hamsters, well, small animals, but especially hamsters, they love this stuff to have them feel cool and relaxed. But I'm going to do what I do with anything. Yes, this says Dettol. There's no Dettol in it. Okay? I probably will actually rip this off so that I don't have to keep telling ye in videos that like this is not Dettol, but I promise it's not. It's a solution mixed of white vinegar and water. That's what I use to clean all my pet stuff. So obviously it's going to smell really vinegary now, which is not fun. I think what I might do is just damp the paper. Smells like an actual Chippers. I decided to get the 2 because for €9 for 2 nice decent slates, I said why not get 2. It's always handy having a spare one. I don't know if these things are breakable. I guess if it starts to chip away, like, it's not safe. So I guess it's handy having a spare one. Definitely during the summer, I will end up putting the 2 in so that there are 2 different ends for him to use them. But for right now, I'm just going to use the 1. I'm not going to put it down in the bedding on its own because it'll be too heavy. He doesn't actually burrow anyway, but I have a bendy bridge that I'll make into kind of a little platform, and I'll just sit this on it. So now I have the flash on. I'm hoping that will make a difference. So as you can see, ignoring my Crocs, I have the slate right here on the bendy bridge that I just basically flattened out. There is a bendy bridge into a sand bath, and there's a bendy bridge just randomly over there. So like, I have 3 bendy bridges, so there's plenty. Just so it has a little bit more support. Like I said, if I do notice that he's burrowing more, which like I said, he has never done it, then I definitely will change this concept. Obviously there is a grapevine branch, which I've heard him last night chewing away on it. It was the most cutest thing. There's a little flower pot from IKEA that I just stuffed with some stones. I have some in the sand bath along with birch chips. He's a little wooden log here. But at the moment that's where it is. Little Pinot hide with bedding in it. There's a platform. Got them, I think, off Amazon for cheap. When I save up, I'd like to get myself some Night Angel platforms because I believe they are a lot bigger. Barry's kind of like half slipping off the platforms I have, especially when I put things on it. But anyway, that's a little guinea pig hide. He loves it as well. You can remove the wall, so one wall removed, and obviously as well there's no flooring underneath, so it's very much open, and it's the only big enough technical platform I have in there that fits the wheel that can sit on top. So that's why I really do like to get bigger platforms. I have the green little loofah tunnel underneath the bedding, so I have it visible from both sides, hoping that he might give it a go. I don't think he has. I hear him making noise. I'm sorry, did I disturb you? Bear? I think I have, and I think it's the flash on my phone. I'm so sorry. I'm going to end this pretty quickly because, oh, there he is. I don't want to disturb him, but the flash is the only way I can get good lighting. But yeah, there's the little mushroom house with the grow your own grass. There's that container from IKEA that I have with cocoa soil, mulch, leaves, herbs. There's a whimsy tree in it. There's live mealworms in it. So he loves it. He literally loves it. And then he's a nesting material bowl up on top, just in case he wants something different. And then that's just a little hay bundle for small animals, I guess. I just have it there for a bit of decoration, extra substrate, and in case he wants some more hay for nesting.
But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm after spraying his food out all around already, sprinkle his food around. So leave him be. He's definitely gonna have a good look at this. So hello, welcome back to another part of this video. I want to show off a few more things I'm after getting today. Two things I got in work today and one thing I got from Amazon. So obviously I made a big purchase on Amazon and they're just kind of coming in small little bits here and there, which is really annoying, but look, it is what it is. Ignoring the light above me, it's like flashing right in the camera. So basically I'll show you what I got from Amazon. So I got some cork mats. So I did take it out of the box. Like, I really am just doing unboxing really badly. I'm just not showing myself actually unboxing it, so I'm really sorry. They're little mats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, got 6 of them. Can't remember how much I spent on them, but they were not much. So I might put a little bowl of water on it. I'm not sure yet what to do with them yet, but they're really nice. Like I said, I have a nice little collection. They literally look like biscuits. But yeah, that's them. New kind of texture for him to figure out and everything. In work then, I got myself a bag of the Burgess Excel Nature Snacks, which is the wildflower forage. I love the smell of this and the colour of it. It's so pretty. Wasn't really low on it, but I said, you know what, I'll grab another bag just to have it. And then the last thing I got in work, I didn't actually spend any money. So here it is. I've been wanting one of these for so long, right? So it's for obviously Bear. Basically I've been looking everywhere for this. Cannot find it anywhere. And we have it in work. This one, literally this one, in one of the hamsters' cages that we have the hamsters for sale. And obviously there's hides in it that they share, whatever. This has been in it this whole time. It is fairly cracked in some places, but it's okay. It's still intact. I deep cleaned it a lot. I'm actually going to spray the vinegary, watery stuff now. Even though I did just deep soak it, I'm just going to give it another spray down. We got the brand into our shop that does similar things to this. But the only one that we got into the shop was the dwarf version, which is basically this, but just obviously smaller, and it's in dark green. And I was like, I don't think he's going to fit in it. Like, I just don't think he is. So kind of, as you do, talk to your manager. And he said, okay, cool. So got this for free because it's used by all the hamsters over the years. I don't know how long this has been. I don't want to say it's that old, this little house, but yeah. And he's taken note of the little small one, and the little small one was put into the enclosure where this one came out of, because there was actually a dwarf in it that was barely in love with this, so I kind of felt bad moving him out. But I just put the two of them side by side, and he just came out of this one and got into the little small one. Yeah, the Syrians in work tend to just stick with the wooden hides that we have, that are also used by guinea pigs when we do have them. So they're fairly big and fairly roomy. And I put in the really big bendy bridges. I always try to clutter the cage as much as I can with the limited supply that we do have for them. But this was actually an enclosure that had a dwarf hamster in it. So the little dark green one was perfect. I think he probably actually preferred it because it's nice and snug more. So yeah, going to give this a little cleanse down and going to see how he reacts. I don't think he'll remember this, but this was the house he was in when I first bought him from work. The very first picture I have of him was his head poking out of this. So very cute. Anyways, here's just a quick little overview. So I have the little green ceramic house right there. I just think it fits the best right there. And then obviously everything has kind of stayed the same. And then I have the bowl of water where I had it last anyway. I just kind of want to make it a bit more centered, just it's gonna annoy me. Now that's on the little cork mat. It looks really, really cute. Obviously all that's the same. And then I have the little peanut house right there for him as well. So he's definitely making some noise in there. And I'm going to sprinkle his dinner along here then for him to go scavenge for it and go forage for it. So yeah,
gonna leave it there. And obviously next coming clips then will be my last thing from Amazon coming Monday, and then when I eventually get my big bundle of sprays, which I'm so excited. So yeah.
So hi, welcome back to another part. I really hope this video isn't really long, but I don't know. I decided not to upload a video for a week anyway. This video should be ready for the following week coming. So there is a week gap between my previous one and then this one, because there was kind of no point making one in between. It was just really messy. And I was meant to do one on cleaning up Bear's cage, but I just didn't know how to actually best record myself, and I wasn't sure if I was ready. I wasn't sure if I was ready to record myself doing the cage and everything. I don't think I was at that level yet. Because knowing me, I'd have the angle wrong and half it would be missing. So I can give you a little overlook anyway over it. Besides, my last Amazon parcel just arrived today, so that I do actually have it still in its package, so I'm actually going to open it on video. I'm just home from work, so I was like, you know what, I'll wait this one. But every other parcel or every other thing I ordered, obviously from other previous clips, I was too impatient to unbox it on the phone, on the video. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm going to show you now what this looks like. I'd say himself is up soon. There's a bit of movement. And obviously I want to end this video on when I get my sprays. And I believe it's this week, because we're now heading into March, the first week of March. So hopefully this video will be up for the weekend coming. Like I said, there is going to be a week gap of nothing, because there's just no point. It would have been a very rushed video just to make a video, you know? Anyway, I'll stop rambling. So it all kind of came in parts. I think I ordered 4 things or 5 things, and 2 things came together, and then everything else just came separately. So I'm just going to show this much, because the rest is my label with my address and stuff on it. So you could say I'm just not used to recording myself do anything, so angling of everything is going to be really bad. So, oh my god, what is that? There we go. So a little bit of a little envelope. Let's take it out of the box. Wow. I don't think I did mention in the previous clips what this is going to be. So what I got myself, oh, this is stunning. Oh my god, it is kind of breaking up a bit, but I got myself a cork log. Oh my goodness, this is lovely. Cork tunnel. Wow. That is amazing. Oh my god. I've just obviously I've looked at the reviews on Amazon, and it's from the Trixie brand. Very good reviews. I mean, anyone with hamsters, they all love a cork tunnel, so I'm so glad I got myself one. So yeah, I'm going to set this up now in a second with him. Oh my god. I'm just in awe. Like, I'm actually in awe of this. It's amazing. God, I'm actually in love. Anyway, I'm going to set that up, find a home for it, and then I'll show you just a little overview of the situation. I'm going to end up showing you another overview at the end of this video when the sprays come, so am I kind of repeating myself? I don't know. But yeah, let's go do that now, I guess. So I just removed this. I got this from Amazon a while back, along with all the little platforms and things like that, but he doesn't use it. He doesn't really burrow down very much, and obviously I'm still going to keep the bedding deep for if he does decide to do it, but he just does not use this. I think he went into it once and he got back out. So I'm going to leave it out for the moment, just so that there's a bit more space for things that I think he will use more. So I'll definitely go back to this. I'll definitely revisit this. But for right now, I took it out. So he's just coming out of his little home, little sleepy chambers. So that's currently what it looks like now at the minute. So obviously I have his little birch chips and a little flower pot. He can dig around in it. That's his little sand area. I think is the most cutest thing, and the grapevine branch going over it. That's the loofah tunnel I was on about, but it is different texture and I do really like it. I've locked the tunnels down in the bedding to kind of give the tunneling impression. Yeah, so obviously it is very cluttered. It's going to be even more cluttered with sprays. I probably will lose one or two of the tunnels in here because I'm just wondering, is it too crowded? I don't want to scare him out because he's trying to, oh, he went back into his little chamber. He's in there. He's not best pleased with me moving things around again. I gave him a little treat to make him feel a bit better. But he's definitely given this a good sniff. This looks amazing. Kind of want to put it down. I see he's very unhappy with me at the minute, but I really want to put this down more into the bedding so it's not as wobbly, because I think when you will walk in it, it's a bit wobbly. Because it's not down in the bedding enough, but at the same time, like, I don't want to upset him. But obviously then the wicker tunnel is right there, which he does love that one mainly. And I left this little log here, which that guy was right here, but he just was not using it. So there's a multi-chamber there for ever he decides to use it, which currently has his bowl of water and his little cooling tile. But the little log is there to kind of lead up then to his little soil dig area. So obviously, look, comment below if you feel like this is a little too crowded. But yeah, I'm just too excited with all the new things I got. But I probably will switch things around, figuring out, what works. If I can get a big enough platform for the wheel, I thought the platforms would be decently sized, but they're really not. When the wheel actually sits on it, it will sit on it, but there's no space for him to, let's say, get up in front of it, then to get back on it. So there's not enough room in front of the wheel when it's on a platform. Mine are just too skinny. So I want to get a bit bigger of a platform where the wheel can fit comfortably and still have space in the front for him to move around on. That's the reason why the wheel has just kind of been moved around so many times, because I just don't have a big enough platform. So as well as that, link down below if you know of any affordable platforms that are decently sized. That way then this wheel can be kind of up out of the way, and there'll be a bit more room then to put logs around and different things around. But yeah, for the moment I am very happy with it. Nice and cluttered, very natural. I don't want to scare him too much. I think he is sticking his nose out every few seconds. I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave the video here, or this clip here, and obviously I'll come back then for when I show you the sprays, when I eventually get them.
So hello, welcome back to the last part of this video. I did the part before this. I actually did this yesterday, and surprise, my parcel arrived from Ukraine with all the herbs and everything, so I am so excited. So I'm just going to unbox this, get straight in it, and hopefully this video is not long, but it's definitely going to be long. Sorry about the background noise, it's my dog downstairs. He wants to come upstairs and he's not allowed, so he's having a bit of a meltdown. But anyway, let's get straight into this. It looks like a massive Toblerone, like amazing packaging, just gonna say. This was from an individual seller on Etsy, small little business from Ukraine, which is mad. So they did a very good job at packing it up, to be honest. I didn't bring a scissors, but it is fairly easy to rip into. So hopefully, but I think yeah, it does seem that way. Oh, we're getting in there. Oh wow, they have it really well secure, in fairness. I'm gonna leave a good review on them now in a minute. Just let this slip off. It will slip off. So yeah, That's what it currently looks like at the minute. So take it, I will just remove the yellow bit. I'll just lift up the yellow bit like a lid. That's kind of what it's giving me look wise. So we will see. We're in. Oh my god. Woo! Wow. Wow. So this is what it looks like when I open up the box. So it's all well packaged up. So there's pine cones, there's different kind of sprays in there. Then there's more here that looks like millet, and then obviously a few other things, and then bags of loose stuff as well, and then another little bag of this stuff as well, which is crazy. Oh, there's a little bit of piece of wood in there too. That looks really nice. That looks really, really clean of a piece. Oh, that is adorable that they left that in there with it as well. Oh my goodness. Sorry for the background noise, but that is so cute. That is so cute. So yeah, I am super thrilled with everything I got in this. This is amazing. I believe, what was this, 10, no, was it 13 euro, 12 euro? I can't remember. And there's loads in it. Obviously I did spend a little bit extra for shipping for it to come to me from Ukraine to Ireland. But no, I am actually very, very pleased with what came in this. This is amazing. This is the first really spray bundle of anything I've ever gotten. Like I said, I've only ever went to shops and just picked up the bags of millet sprays that are meant for birds. So I never actually had other different types of sprays. So this is so surreal to me. That's amazing. I will, in the description down below, I will put in the Etsy name of that particular small business. She's very, very nice. Like I said, giving me a cute little hamster sticker. Like she didn't need to, but she did, which is so nice of her. So yeah, I'll put the name down below. You might want to, if you want to pick up a few bits to help her out in her little small business. So I'm back. So I'm after just putting in some of the bags that I received. This obviously is not what I got from my order. This was kind of stuff I already had, but some of the stuff in this I had emptied out from this and put it in. So it's a nice, lovely blend of a lot of things with moss, leaves, daffodil or sunflower, no, daffodil, sorry, don't know my flowers, different leaf and flower mixes. I've kept these in their bags because they are just little treats, so I'm not going to mix them up because obviously I want to monitor how much I give them. So I'll keep them in their little bags. They are really, really adorable. I really want to try them out with the pumpkin seeds and stuff, so that's really, really cool. So I'm gonna leave them there. I don't know about the sweet corn and stuff, but we'll see whether he likes them or not. So that's them. Then obviously I got myself a little branch, a good little chunk of wood. So I'll put them in the press because he has loads and loads of chew toys in there as it is. And then obviously the biggest part is the big spray bundle, which is amazing. I'll definitely be making another purchase to really fill this up, just so that I'll have a wide selection of stuff. It's a brilliant first bunch because, like I said, I've never had a spray bundle before, bar the odd millet that I'd get in a pet shop in the bird section. But I would like to, and I've seen some in Ireland that I'll be able to get my hands on. Obviously, cannot recommend that small business in Ukraine enough from Etsy, and I will tag it down below to give it a go and check them out. I am in love with it, but obviously because of how far away they are, if I could find somewhere a little closer, that would be nice. But definitely if they have more stuff out, I'll definitely make an odd purchase here and there, but it just won't be my go-to for sprays because, like I said, I don't mind the waiting. It is sadly the delivery cost for it to be sent to me because it's, it's a far distance, it's traveling.
So I've seen 1 or 2 sites I can check out that are based in Ireland, so I'll give them a go closer to the time where I really need to, replace and replenish a lot of mine. But I'm quite happy with this. I didn't put loads in. I know I've seen people's enclosures of them covered in sprays. Like, I don't have a massive supply to do that anyway, and also just kind of want to figure out which one he likes and that kind of thing. So I do just have, sorry, bad angling. I do have a bit of a bunch there, a little bit of a bunch there, which is just lovely. Just be in front of the little hay bundle with more forage on it. Kind of open along here with no sprays, but his tunnels everywhere. Then I have a bunch in his soil, so have it right in there with his soil. He'll probably be up now any second. I have some there on the other side. Oh, is that him sticking his nose out? I have some there beside the wheel, so there's kind of a bunch either side of the wheel, and I have some obviously there then in his soil area. So that's kind of really it. They're kind of spread around, and I'll see how he goes with them. And once I make bigger purchases of bigger bunches, I'll really clump them together and really cover the whole lot of the enclosure, but I just don't have that much available to do that with. And like I said, I don't want them to go to waste on me, and I need to kind of know which ones he likes the most. But any recommendations or any places I could check out that are Ireland or England that I can check out to order some. I know England, there might be a custom issue there with the postage. I don't know. But just let me know down below where I can check out a bit more closer businesses. That would be very good. But yeah, this is the end of this video. Really do hope now when I put all this together that it's not a year-long video. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to leave himself alone for today because I'm after putting a lot of things in here and moving things around, so he won't sadly be recorded in this video. I'm not sure if I recorded him in previous clips. I can't remember. But I'll leave it here, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.